Dudes and dudettes, welcome back, welcome back. I was cooped up all day in the office, so I had to come to the park, kind of just walk around for sunset. I figured, hey, might as well have all my friends join me, right? So what are we talking about today, you guys? We did some history this week, did some awesome stories of the present. Today I want to get a little bit personal. Let me start with Harry Styles' new album. A very, very, very good album. 10 out of 10. I was very impressed with our boy Harry. We all knew he was going to be the Justin Timberlake of the group. I think everybody knew that. He's really showing it. Shout out to you, Harry. Excellent album. We're not talking about Harry today, though. Today we're going to get a little personal, you guys. I want to get a little personal with you guys today. So last night I was talking with my buddies, my brothers. We get very personal and vulnerable with each other. And we were talking about expressing our vulnerability with our significant others, or if not significant others, women that we are in relations with. And I said some things that were not correct, and I know they watch these, so this is for you guys. I apologize for what I said. I was wrong. Basically, I said, for the TLDR was that basically, like, if you open yourself up and are truly, truly, truly vulnerable and truly, vulnerable with your woman, a woman that you are having relations with, that you're in a relationship with, you should not do it. It is a terrible idea. They will use it against you. They will make fun of you because of it. They will look at you differently. They will not love you as much, right? And I basically was telling my friends, you should not do it. And that was my own PTSD and my own trauma that I haven't fully healed from my past with my relationships with different women. And I'm sorry, you guys, because I was wrong. Now, all of those things may happen if you become vulnerable with the woman that you are with, gentlemen. And if she does that, then she is not the woman that God designed for you. I went home, I read scripture, and I was reading 2 Corinthians, and I'm going to do the verse of the day early for us today so that we can all kind of talk about it. Today is 2 Corinthians. We're in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 8 all the way down to 10. 3 times I appealed to the Lord about this, that it would leave me, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for power is made perfect in weakness. So I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may dwell in me. Therefore, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities for the sake of Christ. For whenever I am weak, I am strong. And once I read that, I was like, man, what I said yesterday, what I said tonight was so wrong. It was so wrong. You should be vulnerable with people in your life. As a man, in this society, we're told, be strong, don't show emotion, have sex with as many girls as you possibly can, as if it's like a trophy or like a notch on your belt, as like if it's cool. And as someone who's fallen victim to all of those things, it is not cool. It is not the way that you should be living your life as a man. There's nothing in this book that tells you to live your life like that. There's absolutely nothing. In fact, it tells you to do the exact opposite. And I think why I said that last night was, like I said, it was just my trauma of opening up to people and people using that against me and saying it's better for me to shield it off than to deal with that pain. And then I read that verse and I realized, well, in that pain is when I become my strongest. In that pain is when I get refined by the Lord to become a better version of me. And if I just put a wall up and neglect that pain and shield that pain, then I'm not really learning or getting better. I'm just blocking out problems and not being emotional and getting through my emotional trauma and issues that I have. So I'm sorry to my bros. You should be emotional with your woman. You should show her your true vulnerability. How could she ever love you truly if you don't show her every part of you? And vice versa for the women. I just am bringing up the men because I am a man, and I know a lot of other men don't really hear this. They don't really get this message. No one really talks about it. But it's really, really, really important, you guys, that like you are supposed to be emotional and vulnerable with your woman. She should see that side of you. She can't really love you if she doesn't. You're just a caricature. You're just an actor. You're just putting on a mask. You are not the man that God created you to be when you hide that self. And guess what, gentlemen? If she uses it against you, if for some reason she does all of the things that I said earlier, do you think God would have made a woman for you if she's doing that to you? I mean, there's your cue right there to leave. Even though it may be hard, even though you're so invested with her, even though it feels like in every other aspect, she's perfect. If you can't be truly you, who you are, who the person God made you to be with your significant other, with the person you're in a relationship with, you should not be in a relationship with them. It is not meant to be. That is not the person God created for you. And we're not trying to be men of this world. We are not trying to fit the culture and the standards of what this world wants us to be or what they say we're supposed to be as men. We're trying to fit and we're trying to be men that's in here. That is objective truth. This is the type of man you're supposed to be. You're supposed to have the wisdom of Solomon, you know, the heart of David and the emotions of David, the conviction of Paul, the steadfastness and the stability of Peter, the ability to tell the truth like the prophets like Amos and Isaiah and Samuel, and not be afraid to speak the truth to the world. That is who we're supposed to be as men. We're supposed to be soft. We're supposed to show gentleness and meekness and kindness to everyone we come across, right? If you can do it for a complete stranger, how could you not do it for the woman you love, bros? How? That's the person you should be with the most, right? You leave your mother and your father to cling to another woman. That's what it says in Genesis. You have to be totally yourself and totally vulnerable with her. She can never truly love you and you can never truly love her. So I just want to get vulnerable with you guys and to show you it's okay. It's the point. That's how you get stronger and that's how you get closer to the Lord. Through in your weakness, God works his miracles through you. So I love all of you. Look at that view, you guys. What an absolutely beautiful day. I mean, wow. And it's days like today that make you really lucky and thankful that you woke up and you took a breath, man. And you got to experience this creation. So don't waste it. Show everyone love. Be vulnerable. Be strong. You know, be courageous. Show no fear. Do great things for God. You know I believe in you. You know God believes in you. So go out there and be a man that God would be proud of. I love all of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.